Hi, welcome to the Coffee Chat Show here on Buzzing Pattaya, the show where we talk about things that are happening right here, right now, as well as general news, tips, information and advice. And today, I'm delighted to be joining me on the show. David, how the devil are you, sir?
Good, how are
you?
you?
Okay? Yeah, I'm very good. I'm very good. Now we're here at the Backyard Bar in Soi Chaipu, or commonly known as Soi Pothole. The potholes are looking good now.
Oh yeah, they're coming up.
I can't believe it, eh? They're on their way again.
Yeah, they're coming up fast.
Must be due a tarmacking soon.
Oh yeah.
So the standard joke that we have here is what they do is they tarmac it, and because it's a private road, they do as little amount of money into the tarmacking as possible, so it looks good for about a day, and then it just starts...
First rainstorm, it's right back up there, so...
Man, isn't it just? Now, we're here in the Backyard Bar. Now, I want to talk to you a lot about that and about what you're doing, etc. But before we go into that, where are you from?
Chicago, just outside Chicago.
Okay. Yeah. And when did you first come over here to Thailand?
Almost exactly 3 years ago. It was October of 2019, just before COVID. Oh. First time ever.
Bet you're pleased with that timing.
Oh yeah. Well, at least I got a few months in before it all went crazy. You know?
Yeah. So what made you come here?
Well, originally I was gonna move. I wanted to live somewhere tropical my whole life.
Okay.
So I was planning on moving to the U.S. Virgin Islands in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And I went out there for about 3 weeks, and I was staying at this yoga hippie retreat place, and I was volunteering my time doing construction work. We were rebuilding after a hurricane. And this in-house masseuse named Rochelle, beautiful lady.
Yeah.
She kept telling me, "Oh, get a massage for me, get a massage for me." I was like, "Rochelle, I sort of like the other type of massage, you know." But she's like, "Oh, she had just got back from 6 months in Thailand studying Thai massage."
Oh, okay, yeah.
So she told me, "Oh, with your personality, you need to go to Thailand sometime." So, long story short, before I was going to move out to the Virgin Islands, I had a little bit of time on my hands. Had some money because I had just sold everything that I owned, including a house. So I came out here for 2 months. Never came to Pattaya though.
Where did you go?
So first went to Bangkok.
Yeah.
Bangkok, Phuket.
Yeah.
And that's where I spent a lot of my time, Phuket. But did all the main tourist places, you know, Krabi, Chiang Mai, Kanchanaburi, but never Pattaya. But here for 2 months, absolutely loved it, you know.
Yeah.
The people, the food, the beaches, everything about it was just amazing.
Brilliant.
And went back home. It was going back home in December. I was going to spend December, the holidays with the family, and then the beginning of 2020, go off to the Virgin Islands. But I sat there, I got home, it was the start of winter in Chicago, it was all dark. I'd sold my house, I was staying with my parents, I love my mom and dad to death, but I was staying in their retirement community.
Yeah.
So I went from partying in Phuket back to
reading books.
Yeah, to a retirement community where it was so cold and dark, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I think I'm just gonna go back to Thailand instead of the Virgin Islands. So bought a ticket for early January back to Thailand, and I've been here ever since.
Wow. So from a retirement community to Soi Chaipu.
Yeah.
Slightly different.
Oh, 100% different.
And does your parents know where you know, they know about where we are?
Yeah. So I went back to Phuket originally.
Yeah.
I did get a girlfriend out there. I'm not with her anymore. But during the first lockdown, we went to Buriram, stayed in the villages for 4 months, which was an awesome experience.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
And but things didn't work out with us, so I knew I had to go somewhere. And really, my two options were either Bangkok or Pattaya.
Right,
so
with you.
I knew what Pattaya was, but I didn't know anything about it. So I booked a room in Pradamnak Hill.
Oh,
and
nice.
I just saw a beautiful ocean view with the view of Koh Larn, and came there for a month and booked it for a month, and now it's been a little over 2 years. But yeah, going back to my parents, they know about Pattaya.
I can imagine sitting in the house and your dad says, "Son, I'm coming to see you," and your mum gives it, "Oh, I think we need to have a chat before you decide on that."
Well, you know, they're happily married of over 40 years.
Brilliant.
And
Brilliant.
They came out here in December and January of the end of last year, beginning of this year.
Okay.
So they knew all about it, and things were starting to open back up. And my mom even told my dad, she joked, she said, God forbid anything ever happens to me, come spend your last years in Pattaya with David, you know. So
brilliant. And did you manage a lads' night out with your dad?
We did one with the three of us towards the end, but they were fun. I took them to all types of bars, ladyboy bars, everything.
Brilliant.
They
Brilliant.
loved it, and they're coming back for 2.5 months this winter. So.
Oh, they are fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
So you came over here. I mean, obviously you didn't come here with the expectations to own a bar.
Right.
So how did that all come about?
Well, originally I came to teach English. So that's
gotcha.
the easiest way for somebody under 50 to stay here long term.
Yeah.
So I went through that whole process, and then I ended up started teaching online for kids in China.
Wow.
And it was awesome. I mean, I was making a U.S. salary, picking my hours, doing, you know.
Brilliant.
And the time, all the people teaching in America are on a 12-hour time difference than Beijing. So they're teaching in the middle of the night, but for me it's the same time. So it's just daytime,
fantastic.
perfect. Until August of last year, China came out and said no more Western teachers.
Did they?
Yeah. So we basically just got shut down overnight. And at the time, my girlfriend was 7 months pregnant, and we knew we weren't leaving Thailand. So I did work in some bars during COVID here.
Yeah.
Sort of just to get the feel of what they're like, what the insides were, not just what you see, you know, as a customer. So, and I have a business background, so I was always looking at the numbers and seeing what type of numbers it really takes to run a successful bar. And I always knew if the opportunity was there, maybe go for it. So once I was jobless from teaching, I saw that we were starting to come out of things, and we were looking like things were going to be opening up, and there was still a lot of real estate available. Unlike now everything's
it's going quickly
up.
now, isn't it?
So,
Getting quickly.
So I started shopping around, and this wasn't the first place I found, but I came across this, and I saw that Soi Chayapun was, even though I wasn't here pre-COVID, I knew what it was.
Yeah, it's definitely developing.
Yeah, and you know, you had high rollers come in there, which you knew was going to be a big crowd. Dive bar down the street, you know, those are all bringing in a lot of people. So,
well, as we're sat here talking now, you can hear the drills going on in the background. I mean, it really is an up-and-coming area, and I think, you know, we come here on bar crawls and stuff like that, and it really is a great vibe. And as you said, like high rollers, dive bar, you know, and all those places, the blue bar, you know, you got a nice network here.
Yeah, there's a lot of good bars. So I saw the opportunity. The price was right. Renting directly from the owner of this building, no sublease, nothing. So so I jumped on this, and I think I did it at the right time. I took the building in November. We built it out. We would have been ready to open in January.
Okay.
But my parents were here. We wanted to take a trip to Koh Samui.
Oh, nice.
So we enjoyed our trip to Koh Samui with the family, and then came back and got to work, and been open since February.
Brilliant. And where does the name The Backyard come from? Well, is that like an American thing, in your backyard having a beer?
Well, yeah. For me, besides my family and friends, the things I miss the most about America was my backyard.
Yeah, but hang on, before you go into how big was your backyard, because most places in London they're like little postage stamps. How big was your backyard?
My actual land was not that big, but it backed up to wetlands and like forestry, so it looked huge. You know? And
brilliant.
And I did carpentry work, so me and my dad built a huge deck with a screened-in porch off of it. Then half it had the screened-in porch. The other half, I built a custom bar off of that, a huge gravel pit with a fire pit, you know, for fires. And we'd throw some crazy parties back
I'm missing your backyard. I've never even been there.
It was a dream. And what was awesome was I got the idea from a friend. The initial party for that, it was a bottle bringing party. So to show up, you had to bring a bottle of alcohol.
Hence the bottles on your logo.
And we told people, you know, bring something unique. Don't just bring a bottle of vodka, you know.
Yeah.
But by the end of that night, we estimated there was over $5,000 US dollars worth of alcohol there. It's just like the whole summer we just were able to party as much as we wanted, and the supply never ran out. So.
Well, the party's over now, as such.
Yeah.
As such. I mean, obviously you've come into this industry. I mean, how have you found it? What's been the most difficult part adjusting into the bar industry here in the city?
The most difficult part is keeping your staff, keeping ladies. I mean, I do everything possible to make them happy, and I knew that from working in the bars before that girls come and go, you know.
Yeah.
I could go upstairs and go to the bathroom, come down and have a new staff, you know.
Yeah.
But that's been the most difficult part. I do have some core girls that, like you'll meet Meow today. She's been with me since day one.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, and you'll meet Joy. She's now on 4 months here. So,
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's a good indication.
Yeah,
if you can keep the girls staying for those kind of times, it shows you're doing something right. Because if they're not happy, the one thing the girls definitely do, if they're not happy, it's a phone call and they're gone, like you're saying, in a nanosecond, literally a nanosecond. So you're doing well there.
Yeah, your staff can just completely change overnight, you know. Two girls don't get along with each other.
The cat
or
fights.
you have 3 slow nights and they go, you know, the grass is greener somewhere else. But
it's so true though what you're saying. I mean, I've been lucky enough. I've lived here 10 years and I've been involved in this industry for pretty much all that time. So what you're saying is so true. You know, the girls really are as fickle as that. You know, it's like, well, I've had a bad day. I'll go over there tonight. And thinking, you're 50 meters away. Like, well, what's the difference? You know, but it really is that kind of environment. Yeah. So away from this, how do you like to relax?
Well, I have a 10-month-old baby now with my girlfriend, so
there's no relaxing.
Yeah. No, actually, she's a good baby. She sleeps well at night and doesn't put up a fuss. So, yeah, we like to hang out, do different things. I also play the sport Frisbee Golf. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
I've heard of it. I've never been involved, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, there is a course out here 25 minutes away.
Is
so
there?
Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Wow.
I mean, it totally transforms you from this concrete jungle to beautiful greenery, and I mean, it's so peaceful out there. So go out there. We have a league on Saturday night, so I'm there every Saturday, sometimes throughout the week. So
brilliant.
Yeah. So.
And that's the flying the frisbee thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So you have you have frisbees, and then you have these baskets with chains, and those are your holes. And you have 18 holes, just like golf. And
so how far can you launch a frisbee?
Most holes there are about 75 to 150 meters. So I could probably throw about 100. I'm not professional, but I could throw probably about 100 meters.
100 meters?
Yeah. You'll have like drivers, just, you know, they're more aerodynamic. Like your putter, the close range shot, that's going to be like as much like a regular frisbee.
Oh, so you don't have one frisbee the whole way. You've got really?
Yeah,
oh,
just
wow!
Like different,
how cool is that?
Just like you have different clubs for golf.
No way.
Yeah, different discs, aerodynamics. They all do different things.
So what happens when you get stuck in the trees and you're in the woods? What's that? I mean,
and it could be out of bounds if it's above 2 meters. But yeah, there
2 meters.
Over there there is one field right next to it, and if you go out of bounds in there. We call that the Cobra Pit because like literally one guy threw his disc in there, and less than 5 minutes later when he went in there to get it, there was a cobra sitting on it. So
well, I think I'll make sure I'm not playing that thing.
Yeah.
No, that's a bit of a tough one. You mentioned the girls. The girls are over there in the back. Should we get the girls to come and say hello?
Yeah, sure.
Girls, do you want to come and say hello? So these girls are working with you. Which one was working from day one?
So Meow's been here with me.
This is
since,
Meow?
Yes.
Hello Meow, how are you? Sawadee cab, you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Scoot on over.
Good. Yeah, we'll get you out the way, Dave. You come and sit here, Meow. And what's your name, sweetheart? Joy, you come and sit there. Now, we'll put that on there. You can put that on. I'm not putting it on there. Yeah. Let me just put it there, up here. I'll do it up here. Got to be careful there, guys. Right, so we got Meow and Joy. And whereabouts in Thailand are you from? Where are you originally from?
Me?
Yes.
Songkhla, South Thailand.
Songkhla, okay. And yourself?
Supan.
Supan. Oh, and how long have you been here in Pattaya?
3 months.
3 months?
Yeah. 2 years and 10 months.
2 years, 10 months. Wow. So while the boss isn't here, while he's not here, what's David like to work with? Is he okay or is he okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
He's gone now. Look, he can't hear you. You can tell me. What's he really like? He's walking up there thinking, oh no, please don't drop me in it. So you're working here. What do you like to do when you don't work? Do you like to go to the beach? Do you like to sleep? Like to eat? Do you like to do everything? What do you like doing?
Fighting with my cat.
Fighting with your cat? Meow likes to fight with her cat, really?
Yes.
Okay, and what about you, sweetheart? What do you like to do?
drink.
You drink? Well, what about when you're not drinking?
She likes to relax.
Oh, you like to relax? Where do you like? Do you go to any of the islands, Koh Lan, Koh Samet, anywhere like that? You never go?
Yeah.
Guys, come on, come into the backyard. Never been to Koh Samet. Koh Lan?
3 เดือน
Have you been to Koh Lan? Oh, guys, come on. She's never been to Koh Lan. One of you out there, come on. Take it to Koh Lan. You'll have a great time. Have you been to Koh Lan?
1 time.
One time. Did you like it? No?
So,
What's wrong with these girls? What do you mean you don't like it? So, if you could go to anywhere in Thailand, anywhere, one place in Thailand, where would you go? You can go one place, anywhere in Thailand, where would you go?
เขาเรียกอะไรว่าดอย
No, no, maybe like you can buy louder.
You know about mountain and all
Yeah,
have a
which mountain?
Have a kids have เด็กอ่ะเขาเรียกอะไรวะเด็กดอยอ่ะดอยอ่ะ
Doya, where's Doya?
อ่า
I don't know either. Well, I'm trying to think of the
เขาเรียกอะไร
mountains.
วะเขาเชียงรายอ่ะ
Oh, Chiang Rai. Oh, Chiang Rai up north. Up north. And what about you, Swida? Where would you like to go? Same. Chiang Rai as well. Right, so there we go, guys. Chiang Rai and Koh Lan. That's easy. I reckon we'll get the Koh Lan one first. I'm not sure about Chiang Rai. That might be a bit of a tough one. So, in terms of when customers come in here, when you look at the customer come in, what do you like about a customer? You like tall man, short man, wide man, thin man? What when you look at the customer, you come in and think, oh, he looks nice. What do you look at a man and like?
up to customer like me
You want the customer to like you.
Meow, what's your spec?
Meow.
We all know
my spec
Yeah.
really
Really? When you have a Puchai Martini, you chop a line.
long hair
Yeah, she likes
What do you mean long hair? What do you mean long hair? Really? Oh man, that's outrageous. I used to have long hair. If I show you a photo of me when I was 18, I had long hair before I joined the army. What about you, Swida? When you look at the customer come in, when you look at the man, what do you like?
blue eye
Blue eyes. I've got green eyes. You want long hair and you want green eyes. That's it, guys. I'm done. I'm out. I'm not even in the equation. All right. Well, listen, it's lovely talking to you girls. Thank you so much for coming and saying hello. Guys, come down to the Backyard Bar. Come and say hello. You know, there's, what is it? How many girls, David? 12? 10, 12?
Yeah, between 10
Yeah,
and
there's
12.
10 or 12 girls here. So come down and say hello. And Koh Lan, Chiang Rai. Long hair, blue eyes. There you go. Can't be easier than that. Right, okay, I'm going to grab David and get him back on. But thank you so much. Somebody got what the cab. Thank you. I need that microphone, Donna. Can I take that microphone? There you go. Brilliant. Thank you. There you go, mate. Oh, I'm not happy about that. Long hair and blue eyes. I'm right out of the equation. What colour eyes you got, David?
Blue.
Ah.
One quick story with Joy.
Go on.
So in middle of June, I went back to America for 5 weeks. She came looking for a job the day I went home.
Okay.
So we hired her, and she started. She lives upstairs, everything. But she was here for a month and a half before I came back.
Yeah.
And then the day I came back, it was her day off. So the ladies were like, "Oh, tomorrow, play a joke on Joy. She falls in love with guys so easily.
Yeah.
Come in and be a customer for her."
Brilliant.
So I came in when we opened in street clothes, nothing saying backyard, and everybody was in on it. So I sat down and they made her serve me, and
That's so cruel.
and I got all this information about her. And so I told her I was a psychic, and I told her I looked at her palm. I told her what
brilliant.
her name was.
Oh,
I told her she
brilliant.
could have a lady drink, but it needs to be Sangsum water, which is her drink of choice. I messed with her for so long. I have the work permit, work visa, so I can go behind the bar and everything. So I told her after my first drink, I told her there was no alcohol in there. I'm gonna go back and make my own drink. I just got up,
can you
went behind
imagine
the
that?
bar.
Brilliant.
We messed with her for about 45 minutes. It was so awesome. But it was funny because at first, when I first told her she could have a drink and stuff, she went to the bar and started telling the bar. She said, "Oh my God, Buddha finally sent me my man. He knows all this stuff about me." And it was
bless
so
her.
funny.
Fantastic,
It was so
mate.
good.
Fantastic. So there you go. Be careful. Be careful. If he's done his homework on you, he might be doing that on you. But also, you need to be careful because they might put the trick back on you one day.
Yeah.
Never say never. Never say. Well, this today has been fantastic talking to you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Guys, have a look in the video description. I will put the links down in below. There'll be a link down there for the Facebook page and everything else, so we can share all that information with you.
Yeah.
And come down to Soy Chai Poon, Soy Pothole. Come down here, come to the Backyard Bar. It's towards the KASIKORN end. If you come in from KASITHBK, it's literally 50, 60 metres up on the left-hand side. Very easy to find, can't miss it. And come and say hello to David and the girls. It really will be a great time. All right, thank you so much.
And we do have my birthday party on Friday the 30th. So.
How old are you going to be? Hang on, let me guess. I'm going to guess now. I'm terrible at this. I'm going to go for 35.
Yes, I will be 35.
Now check me out, eh? 35. How you doing, fella? Right, well, there we go. So come down, what day? Friday?
Yeah, Friday the 30th.
Right, so Friday, this Friday.
Music, pig, food, all that.
Brilliant.
Ladies, good times.
So this Friday, come down. 35 years old. I remember that. That was only 20 years ago for me, sadly. But anyway, come down, say hello to David, come and meet all the girls. Birthday party, I'm sure you'll have a great time. All right, that's it from me. That's it from David. Thank you so much indeed for watching, guys. Please, as always, remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a video. Check out Discord, the Backyard Bar on there. They post regular days, every day, the girls that are here, etc. So check out Discord, totally free of charge. There's a link in the description below. And if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link to both our Ko-fi and to our members area. So have a look at that, and your support is much appreciated. All right, thank you very much for watching, guys. And please, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.